Welcome back, everybody, to the 24th Annual Keene Pumpkin Festival. Good evening, or good afternoon. It's not evening yet.
No.
Although I'm thinking that way because the skies are starting to darken again. I don't know if you can feel it. Drips beginning to fall from the sky yet again here at Pumpkin Festival.
Stop it. You're jinxing it, Jared. What are you doing?
I don't mean to jinx it. I don't really want it to rain, Zach.
Good. You shouldn't want it to rain. This is an amazing day. I've been talking to everybody. Can we bring my friends in over here who are amazing? They listen to us on 1037 KNE. Let's take a picture. You asked for a picture. Jared, can you take the picture?
Oh, okay.
Come on, Jared.
I thought you wanted me to be in the picture.
Jared hates me right now. Yeah. Thank you for listening. This
There
is
you
great.
go.
Awesome.
Great.
Oh, thank you.
Are you all from Keene?
Yeah.
They're from Keene, man. Well, tell me, what do you like about Pumpkin Fest?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm indifferent about it, but I love looking at the pumpkins.
Why are you indifferent? Is there a side of you that doesn't like Pumpkin Fest?
College kids.
Let's talk seriously right now. Are the college kids a real problem?
Yeah, I go to New London, so I'm from Kobe Sawyer College, and it's not as bad as it is here. And I live right downtown, so I mean, it was pretty insane last night.
Send a message to those kids because you are their peer. You're the same age. Send a message to them right now. Look into the camera. And
Just
talk
be
to them.
safe, guys. Just be safe.
That's it. And there's a huge difference, as we know, because I do it every night. There's a difference between dangerous and fun.
Yeah, definitely. Like, urinating on cars, please just stop.
Oh, please, yeah, not my car.
Crossing the line.
Good thing my car's a rent-a-car. We're good. Shall we head on over to Sasha, who's ready with some people?
Yeah, more Sasha on the streets. Yeah, let's do it.
Sasha, what's going on? Talk to me.
I am here with villains, with princesses, with superheroes. Who are you supposed to be?
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. Now, I get a little nervous because you're standing right next to Darth Vader. Are you scared he's going to capture you right now?
No.
No, because you got the power of Pumpkin Fest on your side, right? Did you carve a pumpkin?
Yes.
What did you carve?
I love my family.
Oh, everybody all together go, oh, that is awesome and adorable. I think that you'll be fine, Princess Leia. You'll be just fine. And we have Spider-Man here. Are you going to save us when all the college kids do all the bad things? No, he is not going to save anybody. You know, that's funny. Every kid that I've asked if they're going to save, I think I've got one yes. So we're all doomed right now. America's youth does not care. But that's okay because they look good while doing it. I love you. And I want to talk to you. I want to talk to my terrifying little man over here. You are evil. So you're the one causing the clouds, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Now, what's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie, the evil man. Put your mask on, Frankie. Oh, no! You are terrifying, Frankie. But you're wearing Superman shoes. You are an enigma wrapped in a riddle, Frankie. I just don't get you. What's your favorite part about Pumpkin Fest, love?
The haunted house.
Oh, you like the haunted house. Have you done it yet?
No, this is
I-
my first time ever.
It's your first time ever doing it? Have any of you guys done it? You have? Tell me what the scariest part is so I can close my eyes.
I can't really remember.
You can't remember. That's how scary it was.
You trip because there's arms. They're trying to grab you and you trip.
There's real live arms trying to grab you?
No.
No! I'm such a dummy. God, I gotta get off the TV. I'm gonna throw it back to Jared. We're live at Pumpkin Fest all day long. Come hang out.
Wow, great job, Sasha. I mean, all these costumes you're finding, where do people get these costumes? I didn't have these when I was a kid, which, by the way, was just a few years ago. I really do want to get costumes again for Halloween this coming year, just a couple weeks away. Nancy Sporborg back with us for our coverage of Pumpkin Festival. Nancy Sporborg, of course, the founder of what you see today, the Keene Pumpkin Festival, some 24 years ago. Now, 25 years coming up next year for Keene Pumpkin Festival. So how do you wrap up 25 years of the magic of the Keene Pumpkin Festival? Well, Nancy Sporborg had a great idea. Nancy, welcome back. What was that idea?
Well, actually, I don't know if it was my idea. I think it was actually Ruth Sterling's idea. But the idea is to publish a Pumpkin Festival coffee table book. So we are going to, we've got a publisher, Bowen Publishing, and we are going to accept pictures from the community. And we are going to put together the best pictures and the best words about the Keene Pumpkin Festival into a beautiful, beautiful book that will be for sale at the 25th, wow, Nancy, 25th anniversary of the Keene Pumpkin Festival.
And my favorite part about this book is is that it's a community-driven book, just like Pumpkin Festival. It's people who have been here submitting their photos. Tell us, how do they do that?
Okay, all they have to actually, the best way to do it is to go to the Keene Pumpkin Festival website, and there'll be information on the website on how to do that. But basically, all they have to do is send an email. It comes to me, actually, but it goes to Keene Pumpkin Fest Photos at gmail.com, and they send in their pictures one by one. When they send in their picture, they will get a return email from me, and it's going to ask them to fill out a form about the picture. And then we will put it into our archives, and when we're ready to publish the book, we'll decide on which pictures. If your picture gets chosen, you get a copy of the book for half price, and you'll get a certificate. You can pick up the Pumpkin Festival book at the festival next year.
That is the great thing. I mean, really, talk about a great idea to go back 25 years and to commemorate the festival, really. Then to have it be a community effort, and then to have it be available at the 25th Annual Keene Pumpkin Festival. Great idea. And again, you are part of the team leading that effort. So tell us, how far along is it? Have you gotten pictures so far? How's the book coming as of today?
Well, it's really just started. We have got the word out through the newspapers and radio and TV that we are doing this book. We're hoping that people here have brought their cameras and that they're taking awesome pictures. We'd love pictures of the festival, of the towers, of the pumpkins, of children, of people dressed in costume. Anything and everything that is Keene Pumpkin Festival. Choose your favorite pictures, send them into the Keene Pumpkin Fest Photos at gmail.com, and away we go.
And more information about this, of course, on the official Pumpkin Festival website, pumpkinfestival.org. That's right?
Yes.
Very good. Nancy, I know that you're quite busy today out here on the festival. We're going to see you back here in just a few minutes. But really, again, thanks so much for all the work you do on making Pumpkin Festival happen, again, with the Let It Shine team and Ruth Sterling. Great job.
Actually, I want to give Ruth Sterling credit. She is a hero, and her team have done an amazing job. And really, they're responsible for all of this. It's awesome.
Very cool. Nancy Sporborg, of course, the founder of the Keene Pumpkin Festival. Great job. I hear some cheers coming from right now. I want to ask you a question before we get over to Zach and the apple desserts. Let's talk about what you know and what you see. You've seen 23 pumpkin festivals. I'm sure you've been walking around the perimeter here. So, as of right now, where do you think we are pumpkin count-wise? I mean, just in comparison to other years at this time.
Wow, that's a tough question. We have a lot of pumpkins here. It's really hard to tell. I think we're a little bit more organized as far as where the pumpkins are this year. I'm not willing to hazard a guess. What I will say is that the heart of the Pumpkin Festival is in the pumpkins, and that if you are here, I hope you brought a pumpkin, carved it, put a candle in it, because once you bring a pumpkin here, you own the festival and you own the record.
Nancy Sporborg, thanks so much. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Great, thank you.
Nancy, of course, the founder of the Keene Pumpkin Festival, now eating, which is what we all like to do, right? And the Keene Pumpkin Festival, of course, voted USA Today's best food festival in the country by USA Today readers. Zach Sang is standing by with apple desserts right now. Zach, how are you?
Oh my gosh, this is a dream come true for me. There's nothing I love more than pie, Lena. There's nothing I love more than apple pie. There's nothing I love more than fall desserts, and I already started eating. I'm freaking out. Tell me about everything.
We have so many apple desserts here. It's one of my favorite things to cook with. Let's start you off with apple pie. You said you love apple pie?
Yeah, can I try everything?
You're going to eat all of this.
You're getting
gonna
me so
start at
fast.
this end and just work your way.
Let's do it. So
That's
tell
what
me
we do.
tell me about how to make the perfect apple pie. What really goes into it? Because if you look at this, oh my gosh, that deserves to be photographed in a magazine or on TV, which it is.
I slaved very hard to make this pie.
Oh my God,
Or at least you should think that.
your husband must be. Do you have a husband? Not yet.
Not yet.
I'll
So
take.
maybe with this pie. This is how I'm going to get my husband.
Yeah, you're gonna get me. I'm gonna marry you right now.
Perfect. Do we have anybody here who can? So wait, for apple pie, you can the ideal way is to buy the ingredients, make an amazing crust at home. Go apple picking from the orchard, use the apples that you've picked, and to make an amazing pie. You can cut that, you can buy a pre-made crust from the store. That's totally fine. Nobody's going to know. I won't tell anybody.
Our
this
secret.
One here, this is a homemade crust, though.
Now tell me the perfect apples to use for an apple pie while I take a bite of this.
Yes.
Are you gonna feed it to me?
Okay, let's, if we're going to be married, we might as well start now. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right?
I want to make out with you right now.
The best apples to use for this, I love to use something that's not too sweet, not too sour. I know a lot of people use a Granny Smith. They're very tart, but with the sugar, it's really nice. When I was a kid, I'd love Golden Delicious. I was like, sugar on sugar, and then as you get older, you realize, no. I love to use a nice like Cortland apple, something that's right in between, a really pretty red color. So that's what this has got inside of it.
And it does give the pie new dimensions. You know, it opens up your palate to so much more.
Thank you for saying that. Like the wine you tasted earlier.
I'm just eating and drinking everything here today. Let's move on to the bread. Tell me about it.
So apple bread is another really fun thing to do. It's not quite as decadent as an apple pie. So if you want to sort of be healthy but still get to eat dessert all day long, go with an apple bread. You can also pop these into muffin tins, make an apple muffin, which is really good.
Oh my God! Are you gonna feed it? Ooh! I'll let things go away from me, Leah.
Good job. Good
Come on.
save. Here we go.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Now,
Delicious.
if you really...
That would be too gross if I licked my hand.
You know what? Anything goes here. It's Pumpkin Fest.
Apparently, yeah.
If you really wanted to go for it, it's craziness. I'm going to propose something insane.
Hit me.
I love to put some apple butter on apple bread.
Give it to me, sister.
Right, let's do it.
Apple me.
So,
Come on.
let's see here.
Oh, look at that piece. So this is apple butter. What goes into making the apple butter?
You know, it's kind of like an apple jelly, basically, with a lot of spices. It's really good. We've got some jarred here. You can make it yourself, or you can buy it at the store as well. They're all amazing.
Oh, truly delicious.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Not too much apple? Not too much.
No, the perfect amount.
Perfect. Well, there we go. Those are just a couple of the things you can make with apples. Dessert being, of course, the best part.
Now, do I propose to you now or do I wait later?
After the pumpkin pie section, that's coming later.
Stop it! Oh my God, I'm gonna freak out. I might go back there and make out with her. Let's head on over to Jared while I eat some cake.
You know, Karen mentioned to me, Karen Rathburn here mentioned to me, Zach had a lot to drink and now he's having a lot to eat. And now after that comment, the whole make out and propose comment, I'm convinced he had too much to drink. Karen Rathbun with me, the president of the Keene High School project graduation. Karen, thanks so much for being here at Pumpkin Festival today.
Thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to talk about Project Grad.
You know, I thought, you're wearing a Pumpkin Festival shirt with the orange, but I forget. Keene's color literally is orange and black. I mean, how perfect for Pumpkin Festival.
It's a match made in heaven, yes.
Let's talk about Project Graduation, a very important organization in the Keene area, and Pumpkin Festival is very important to Project Graduation, really. Let's talk about first what Project Graduation is.
Well, Project Grad is truly a community event where businesses come to sponsor, parents get involved, teachers, really the whole community gets involved to provide a safe, fun night to cap the end of our graduates' college career. They're supervised all night, they're kept safe, they're off the roads, and they just have a blast to say goodbye till, the next reunion.
Now, here's the great thing is I graduated from Keene High School back in 2010. I participated in Project Graduation at Keene High School. I mean, you transformed this school from a school into, I don't even know what to say. It's amazing. It's a party atmosphere, safe partying too.
Very much so. Yeah, the whole, the first time I saw it, I was just overwhelmed, and that's why I got involved, because it's such an amazing event for the kids. There's a casino, they earn points and tickets, and then they can buy chances to win great prizes. We give away refrigerators, we give away iPads, stuff for their dorm, all kinds of things that they can take with them from the night. There's entertainment all night long, there's food, there's fabulous food all night long. I'm sure you remember that.
I do.
Yes, and just a time for them to come together as classmates one more time before they all go their separate ways.
It's a great time, and of course, a great time always costs a good amount of money. Let's talk about the cost of Project Graduation.
Yeah, Project Grad, even though we do get a lot of donations and a lot of sponsors, the event itself takes about $28,000 to pull off. And we do a golf ball drop, which we just did at Homecoming last week. We made a fair amount of money on that, and someone made a fair amount themselves. Then we've started, we always take donations, but last year, and you were a part of this too, we started Dancing with the Keene Stars, which was a blast, and I hope everybody will come out. We're going to do it again this April, and we had some local celebrities. I saw someone over here earlier was one of our dancers. We got some dancers and some professionals to come in, and just like you see on TV, huge fundraiser. It'll be at Keene High School this April.
Very cool. So Project Graduation, of course, you're out of the woods right now. You got a few more months to go before graduation happens. Let's talk about what Pumpkin Festival means to Project Graduation. Big fundraising day, right?
Well, we get awareness out. Pumpkin Fest is part of the community, and that's why we're here today, to get the word out about Project Grad. Businesses, if you want to support and sponsor, we're looking for sponsors for our program for Dancing with the Stars, and we need donations. So we're always open. You can email me, keenprojectgrad@gmail.com.
Very cool. Karen Rathbun, thank you so much for joining us here today. And thanks so much for all you do with Project Graduation and keeping those seniors safe every year.
We love it. Thank you so much, Jared.
Hi, Karen Rathbun from Keene High School Project Graduation, joining in on the fun of Pumpkin Festival here in downtown Keene right now. Man, what festivities these are. The music's playing on the bandstand. Lots of people out here right now, and the crowds continue to grow, and the pumpkins continue to pour in, lining the streets of downtown Keene here. Let's go out now, out onto the streets where Sasha is standing by. I'm sure she's got more kiddos. Hey, Sasha.
I sure do have lots of kids here. We're representing Keene State, who's apparently getting a bad rap for all the festivities, but I think we're going to give them a good rap right now. And we got a couple of siblings here. What's your name?
Claire.
And what's your name?
Betsy.
Claire and Betsy. Now, they're not in costume right now, but they're going to come back tonight. What are you coming back as?
Vampire.
Ooh, so you're going to really get scary tonight. When it gets dark out, the monsters come. And who are you going to come as?
Elsa.
Elsa! No snowmen tonight, only pumpkins. Now, Keene State representatives over here, are you ready to give Keene State a good name? You want to make it good?
Sure.
Sure, what's your name?
Izzy.
Izzy. Now, your parents went to Keene State? Nice, so you guys are alums. Are you guys going to go to Keene State?
Yes.
All right, what's your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest?
Lighting the pumpkins.
I can't wait for that part. What's your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest?
I like dressing up in costume.
Nice. It gets good because you dress up now and you dress up for Halloween, right?
Yep.
Perfections all around. Now, before we go back, I want to do a little Keene State rallying so we can get the morale up, because we're all going to behave ourselves tonight, right? It's going to be a good time. So we're going to do a little Go Keene State. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go Keene State! Awesome, awesome. I'm going to give it back to Jared. We're live all here all day on Cheshire TV.
Sasha, keep it.
I'm keeping it here on Cheshire TV. We're going to talk some more about stuff. What's your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest?
When you dress up.
When you dress up, you love that part. What's your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest?
Carving the pumpkins.
What'd you carve?
A mummy.
Ooh, a mummy. That sounds hard. Was it difficult?
I used duct tape.
Oh, you used duct tape. See, that's what I should have done. I am a really bad pumpkin carver, and I should have just cheated and used used duct tape. What'd you use?
I used duct tape too.
Did you all make mummies?
I did.
What'd you make?
I made a Mickey Mouse.
Nice. See, we're going with a nice family-friendly type situation. Now we're going to go back to Jared over
Zach.
live.
Jared. I wish I was Jared, but I'm actually Zach. Hello, Nancy Sporborg. How are you?
I'm good, Zach. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You were just complimenting our production here because it really is intricate. You said it was the best that you've ever seen Cheshire TV ever do.
It actually is, no doubt about it. I think in the past, well, doesn't matter what you've done in the past, this is by far better than Cheshire TV has ever done any festival, and I'm really proud of you guys. I'm very grateful.
And it really is truly incredible. All the work that Jared's put in, everyone's put in, it's really paying off right now. And the same thing with you guys. Your work is paying off because right now you're preparing for the official count. Talk to me about it. How does this actually happen? Who's the people counting these pumpkins? What are the rules involved? Walk me through everything because I'm really interested.
All right, see, basically I have 17 teams of 2 people each, and the downtown is divided into zones. And each team of 2 people is responsible for a zone. So we meet at the Keene Fire Station. Everybody gets their rules and regulations on what to count. The Guinness adjudicator is there. She meets everybody. She gives them the rules. Then the counters come out and they count the pumpkins between 3:30 and 6:50. And people are lighting them at the same time, so the pumpkins are going to be lit starting around 4 o'clock. So we count the pumpkins. They count every single pumpkin that is carved. Has to be carved. The pumpkin can be painted, it can have glitter on it, it can have all those things, but it must also be carved.
And does it have to be lit? Because right now the weather is a little rocky. So, it can go either way this evening.
They will have to be lit, but they don't have to be lit when the counters are counting them between 3:30 and 6:50. At 6:50, a bullhorn will sound and make this huge noise, and then again at 6:55. And in that 5-minute period of time between 6:50 and 6:55, the counters count the unlit jack-o'-lanterns.
Do you have an estimate right now of how many pumpkins we have here in Keene?
I don't.
You don't.
I do not. I'm not willing to guess that.
Do you have a number that you're hoping to reach this year?
Yeah, 30,582.
That's all you need, right?
That's all we need.
Nancy, thank you so much for hanging with us. I'm sure we'll see you again. Sasha, my friend, what's going on where you are?
Where I am,
Thank
I
you so
have
much.
a plethora
So
of
great.
amazing costumes right here. I am talking to a G.I. Joe, a box of popcorn, and a Lego movie. Emmett from the Lego movie. Are you guys from Keene?
We're from Stoddard.
So do you travel here? How long have you been traveling?
We grew up here, so every year.
Every year? How many years?
Lots and lots.
Lots and lots. Wonderful. And now things are going to go down later. It's supposed to get really crazy. You're armed and ready to go. Are you ready to protect me if I get scared? Yeah? Yes. Yeah, you're going to do it. You're going to be perfect. Now this little bag of popcorn, I'm starving. So I just kind of want to eat you up. I just want to eat you up. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, she's going to let me eat you up. You're going to let me eat you right up. Did you guys carve pumpkins? What'd you carve?
She had a spider, because her name is Charlotte. And Taylor, what'd you carve?
I carved just something. No, a vampire cat.
A vampire cat. Ooh, nice. So that's the kind of cat you want to stay away from, huh?
Yes.
It's the kind of cat that you're going to protect me from tonight, right? What'd you carve? Did you carve a pumpkin?
I carved a normal pumpkin.
A normal pumpkin? Look at that face. I didn't even know you had a face. I thought you were a Lego man. I was shocked. Did you make your own costumes?
Yes, we all made them.
You mean that baby didn't just come with a popcorn box? Weird, so weird. I just want to pop you. I want to pop you, darling. You guys have so much fun today in your garb, in your dressed up garb, my little G.I. Joes. It's starting to rain here, so we're going to turn in. I'm going to head over to Jared right now because we're live from Pumpkin Fest.
Oh, thank you, Sasha. You can see the umbrellas coming out again. Here's the storyline we're following right now. Rain's coming in. This is the heaviest we've seen it so far today. And we did know that there was a chance for rain to happen. And this is right when they said it would happen. Now, we had that freak little shower that happened at about 12:30, 12:45-ish earlier this afternoon. But this is when we expected rain to fall, if it was going to fall. And it indeed is falling right now. And again, this is the heaviest we've seen it so far. The festival goers have come prepared, though. They have got their umbrellas out, as you'll see behind me, and are trying to stay out of this rain. Again, weather is a big part of what we're watching at Pumpkin Festival today because it plays a big part in making sure that these jack-o'-lanterns stay together, that they stay lit, so that they count as a part of that world record number coming up later on tonight. Well, I guess Zach Sang is standing by again with alcohol yet again. Zach, is that true?
Jared, come on. I get the best gigs here. I get to eat, I get to drink, and I'm back with my friend Luca Paris, celebrity chef. Are you getting sick of me or am I getting sick of you?
Dude, we're having a great time. Then we're going to be drinking. We won't be sick of anything. We won't even know the rain's happening.
Let's do it. Okay, talk me through this martini right now.
We're talking about a pumpkin martini with a lot of different flavors. Let's just go to town. We're going to do equal. Oh, that doesn't go in there. I must have been drinking already. Hold on. There we go. Equal parts Frangelico. Let's go. Count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you do that. I do the hand test. I go like this and fill the entire thing.
We're going to put some Godiva chocolate in there.
Oh,
Right,
delicious.
white chocolate. Stoli. Right, we got a little vanilla Stoli in there. And then we got some pumpkin smash right here. We got to give it the pumpkin flavor. And all these flavors, we're going to see how this tastes, man. We don't even know.
We have no idea.
No idea what's gonna happen.
We're risking it right now, and we can get sloshed, and we don't care.
We don't care because it's rain. Even though it's raining, we could have a great time at Pumpkin Fest.
We really can.
That's all it's about, my friend. So let's see what we're doing.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, I'm really manly. I can help you out. You need help?
I do. You
You
can go inside.
okay?
Ready?
1, 2.
2, 3.
This is not happening. Oh! I spilled on
That's the
him.
way we do it. Only we can do this right now.
No,
Here.
this-
Let's have some fun with it. Hey, you know what? That's what it's all about for Pumpkin Festival.
Right?
Enjoy yourselves. There's a lot of great bars in the area. They're serving incredible pumpkin drinks. We have a challenge. We're going to see who gets this down first. You ready?
Are we gonna chug this right now?
Right now.
3, 2, 1. That's not fair. That's not fair. You've been drinking for way longer than I have.
Only a couple hours, bro. How was it?
No, it's
It wasn't
delicious.
bad. You know, we got a little bit of Godiva. We got the chocolate kind of feel.
Oh, very creamy.
And they're creamy and rich. Hey, man, wow, I'm dizzy. I don't drink anything. Anyway, it's a good time. Come on down to Pumpkin Fest. Bring your jack-o'-lanterns. Help us break that world record. It's a great time tonight. Don't worry, rain's going to go away.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, have a drink and it won't matter. And I'm
If this is what you're like during the day, I need to hang out with you at night.
done. It's a deal.
I'm down. Let's go.
All right, buddy.
Jared, back on over to you.
How do you keep getting all these great segments with Luca? Seriously, how do you keep doing it? Well, as you can see, umbrellas are out right now. I've got a poncho on myself. Ruth Sterling brought this over to me. These ponchos available at all the pumpkin shops around downtown. I should have got one for Senator Molly Kelly, who's with me right now. Senator, welcome to Pumpkin Festival 2014.
Great to be here again. Every year. We're here, you're here. It's a wonderful, wonderful festival.
It is a wonderful festival. And, you know, this is really the magic of Keene. You represent Keene and the surrounding area. This is why Keene matters. This is why Keene's important. It's community today at Pumpkin Festival.
That's what I was going to say. This happens because everybody comes together. We planned this for a week. We've got great people who are heading this up over many of the past years, but it wouldn't happen without everybody's help, and we are a community here, and we make it happen. It is raining. We can see that. It's starting to stop. I still believe the sun will come out, and even with the rain, people are walking around here with smiles on their faces.
Absolutely. The rain's not too bad right now. And again, radar showing that this is going to be a quick one. So we're not worried about the rain today. Senator Molly Kelly was with us right now, a New Hampshire State Senator. Now, you've been a New Hampshire State Senator for the past 8 years, is that right?
Correct. 8 years.
And,
8 wonderful years.
So much great work. You know, Keene's kind of tucked away on the western part of the state, and it's great to have somebody who really carries the passion of this community and bringing that to Concord and having a voice for this community. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, and thank you. It is truly an honor. And this district, District 10, does include the city of Keene, but you know there are 11 other towns surrounding Keene that are included in District 10 that I have the honor to represent.
You know, talking politics sometimes isn't a fun thing, but when we're talking about protecting kids, protecting children, you are sponsoring some great legislation right now, an anti-cyberbullying bill. Let's talk about that. So many kiddos out here today, and this is a growing problem, bullying alone.
Right. Actually, the legislation went through a couple years ago in another session, and I was a co-sponsor, and really proud to be able to sponsor the legislation that I think affects all of us, and not just our children, but everybody. And we need to learn how to treat each other in a fair, kind, and just way, and that's really the intent of that legislation.
Senator Molly Kelly, you, of course, the Keene is your home. This region is your home, the Monadnock region. So I'm sure you've been coming to Pumpkin Festival for many, many years. Tell us your favorite Pumpkin Festival memory.
Well, that's a hard one. You know, I'm hoping tonight will be that. Will bring a new memory, but I can tell you that I was here at the very first Pumpkin Festival, and we thought we were just really great and successful because we had 600 pumpkins, Jared. Do you believe it? That was the first one, and look what's happened.
I know, it's amazing in the past 24 years how much the Keene Pumpkin Festival has grown. But again, that's the community component that we talked about, that the Monadnock region, that the Keene area is so great at. Community, community, community.
You know, and it's family. If you walk around here very long, you're going to see children dressed up in the cutest. I just saw just the cutest costume was a little one in a box of popcorn. It was just the cutest little thing. And you know, we had the Wizard of Oz, the whole group down here earlier in the parade. But I was just commenting to someone a minute ago that, you know, when the adults get dressed up, they bring a lot of humor down here to our community, and they're funny and they're great and very creative. So it's a family day.
Pumpkin Festival certainly is all about family. Senator Molly Kelly, New Hampshire State Senator Molly Kelly here with us. Now, we hear that the governor is planning on stopping by Keene. Is that true?
She is. She's going to make a visit to Keene soon, and I'm going to bring her by for you, Jared, so that you can have an opportunity to talk to her as well.
Very great. We look forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, New Hampshire Senator Molly Kelly, thank you so much for representing Keene in this area.
Thank you. Have a great time.
Thank you, and you have a great time too. Pumpkin Festival, making memories, as you mentioned earlier on. Pumpkin Festival is alive and well here in downtown Keene. I've got this rain poncho on right now. I don't need it. The rain has let up. You see some umbrellas out here. They just haven't figured out yet that the rain has stopped, but they will quite soon. So get down here to the Keene Pumpkin Festival. If you're not already here, If you're sitting on your couch right now saying, man, I should go, come on down. And if you don't have a pumpkin and you feel like you want to contribute, they have pumpkin carving stations here, pumpkins that have already been gutted, so you get to just carve your own design into them. Nice and easy, nice and clean, nice and quick, and you can be a part of what we hope to be a record-breaking Keene Pumpkin Festival. Again, the 24th annual Keene Pumpkin Festival here. Zach Sang is standing by with a very interesting guest now who is helping the guests find, well, a place to stay tonight. Zach?
Thank you, Jared. Right now I'm with Mindy Cambiar from 100 Night Shelters. Tell me what you're doing tonight for Pumpkin Fest.
We are renting out our beds, our shelter beds, as a Pumpkin Fest hostel, trying to raise money for the shelter over the winter.
Now, are you sold out this evening?
We are not sold out. We have currently 8 people staying, and we still have probably another 10 beds.
Wow. Okay, so walk me through everything, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm from New York, and I see homeless people all the time. And you walk to Keene, and you just walk around and you think, small town USA, this problem doesn't live here. But it does live here, and it is alive and well. Tell me more.
So our shelter is the 3rd shelter in Keene. There are 2 others that are year-round shelters. Ours is open only on an emergency basis over the winter when it's the coldest outside. Last year we had 119 different people stay at the shelter, and almost 2,000 bed nights of service were provided. In a town like Keene, homelessness is more hidden, obviously, than in a city, but it does exist. We had lots of different stories last year. An elderly couple who ran out of fuel and their pipes froze and they couldn't stay in their house anymore. They were with us for about a week. We had a gentleman, a divorced father of 2, who injured his arm and couldn't work, and he paid his child support till his money ran out, and then he came to stay with us.
Now, tell me, what do you want to see Keene do? Do you want them to do more to help this issue?
I think that it is nationwide that we have to do something. I don't know what the answer is, but it's really... I've traveled all over the country extensively for the last several years before coming back to take this job, and it's not just here.
Isn't that the scary thing, though? It's very scary that it is so alive and well. And in communities like Keene, it's here. And you look at it, and this picture belongs on a postcard. But, people are homeless. People need a bed to sleep in. People need a hot meal.
They do. And we have a great program to provide both of those things in town here on an emergency basis. It would be nice if we could have full employment and everybody have their own home.
Now, tell me, you're going to be open how many nights for the winter?
Well, until this year, it's been 100 nights. We've always opened on December 21st and closed around March 31st. This year, because it was so cold last year, before December 21st, we're going to open on December 1st, and we're looking for volunteers who would like to help. If anybody wants to help with...
Are people coming out to volunteer?
Lots of people. Lots of people. But call. People should call us and sign up.
They need to. Where could they go to do all of that?
Right at 17 Lamson Street. That's our address. Or they can look us up online. We have a website, 100nightsinc.org.
Truly, truly incredible. Now tell me, Pumpkin Fest, how does it work with the shelter? How has it affected you and what your mission is here in Keene?
Well, Pumpkin Fest has always been a wonderful opportunity for the nonprofits in town to sell food, make a little money, and we decided to try to be creative with our space. Because we have all the beds upstairs that are empty at this time of year, we thought, why don't we try to see if we can get $50 a bed to raise money that we need to keep the shelter open in the winter. And so last year we tried it, and we did not have a shower, and we were charging $100, and we had nobody. This year, we decided, we talked to a bunch of the hotels and bed and breakfasts and, asked them their advice. And they said that they would recommend our space when they filled up, and they thought that we should charge $50 for the night. If it was a hostel At any other time of the year, we would probably charge less. But $50 at Pumpkin Fest they thought was fair, and so that's how we got the 8 people that we have tonight.
What do you need more of, in terms of support to get through this season of yours? Because it is a tough season for you guys.
There are things that we always need: toilet paper, paper towels, coffee, creamer, sugar, heat and eat meals, and gloves, hats, boots, coats for people. Not an enormous amount, but for the amount of people that we have, which is anywhere from 20 to 30 a night. And financial support is, of course, always welcome.
Awesome. Mindy, thank you so much for spending time with us. And your mission is truly incredible. And, whatever we can do to help, get your mission out there, please consider it done. It was really great to meet you. It was awesome. Let's head on over back to Jared. Jared, what's going on, man?
Zach, the crowds continue to grow here at the 24th Annual Keene Pumpkin Festival. Things are getting bigger and bigger. The pumpkins continue to line the streets on the scaffolding here. The towers are full. You might have just seen just quick cut of the tower when Zach was interviewing Mindy there. The pumpkins really are lining the streets in a big way. Everybody is coming out in a big way. Remember, 15,000 pumpkins were donated by CNS Wholesale Grocers. That really sets the stage and gets things started for Pumpkin Festival. And the rest of it is all up to the community, Keene, the Monadnock region, and beyond. Everybody who comes, well, we ask that you just bring one thing: a pumpkin, a carved jack-o'-lantern that we can throw a candle in so that it can be lit and hopefully help us beat our own world record of 30,581 pumpkins. The rain has stopped here in downtown Keene, so it is back to normal operations for Pumpkin Festival. The people are back out on the street, and these crowds will continue to grow as Pumpkin Festival inches onwards here to that big time, 8 o'clock tonight, when we'll hear the official count and find out whether or not we broke our own world record later on tonight. More on that to come. And our wall-to-wall coverage continues now with Sasha, who's out on the streets talking to all the Keene Pumpkin Festival goers. Hey, Sasha.
Hey, Jared. I am here with Dr. Seuss characters, a family of Dr. Seuss characters who are lifers of Pumpkin Fest. How long have you been coming? Tell us.
Since the first one.
So you have been coming to all 24? Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I want to know your favorite Pumpkin Fest memory.
Every year that we broke a record was awesome.
So good. So hopefully this year will be your favorite memory. Now I want to know, how did we decide who was going to be thing 1, thing 2, thing 3?
Well, it was tough this year because this one had the hair, and this one was upset because he wanted to be thing 1, but Mom had this shirt that said thing 1, so...
Mom is always thing 1, not for nothing. I mean, and I love this guy's hair. Your hair's blue. It's going to be blue forever? No, just for a little while. Did you guys carve pumpkins?
Yes, of course.
What'd you carve?
The traditional face.
Traditional pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Now, I love that you guys are lifers. Are you from here?
Yes, Swansea.
Nice. So you're locals, you're lifers, and you're Dr. Seuss characters. You cannot get more Pumpkin Fest awesome than that. I want to know one more thing. What do I have to do here? It's my first time.
Go get something great to eat. A lot of great food.
After you carve a pumpkin.
After I carve a pumpkin, which I'm really bad at, so I might need these veterans to teach me how to do it. I'm going to throw right back to Jared. We're live here all day on Cheshire TV.
Great job, Sasha, and I love Dr. Seuss, so I can really connect to these things. More great costumes that we're seeing here at the 24th Annual Keene Pumpkin Festival. Sitting with me now, or at least standing with me here, the interim principal of the Keene High School now, Mr. Jim Logan. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Pumpkin Festival, really a great part of this community, and being involved in local education like you have been for so many years in Keene, you got to know that this is a big part of Keene. It's a big part of the schools, and I think Keene High School, even if I recall, is involved in making sure a bunch of carved pumpkins get here to Pumpkin Festival.
You are absolutely correct. We have a lot of students that have been carving pumpkins yesterday and the day before yesterday, about 1,500 of them. We also have students working all over the festival right now, and obviously we have a bunch of students right here on camera. Keene High School is really involved in the community, and we're glad that the community is involved with what we do. We couldn't do it without the community, and this is great. It's a great opportunity for our students to shine.
Big part of community, of course, is athletics. Of course, the fall season just wrapping up, football, all the other great fall sports, soccer. Pretty good season all around for the Blackbirds?
It's been a tough season for the football team. They've been working hard, and it's going to take some time for them to get going where they need to go. They're working hard, though. I've got to give them a lot of credit. We had homecoming weekend last weekend. We had games from one end of the fields to the other end of the fields. We had students participating. We had parents participating, and it was just a great night. The floats looked great. We had the dance on Saturday night. It went really well. And the students are working hard. They're taking their academics seriously, and they're taking the whole school culture seriously.
Now, let's talk about how you got into the role of being the interim principal. Principal unexpectedly left in the middle of the summer, and they tapped you, Jim Logan, to be the guy. I think it's a great choice. Of course, you had been in charge of the Cheshire Career Center as the director there, so really just a walk down the hall to your new office. Do you have those digs, the big corner office?
I do have well, I wouldn't call it the corner office, but it's the front office. Yeah, it was a transition. I was in the technical center for 8 years. And then when this happened, they asked me if I'd be willing to be the interim principal. And I said yes, because I love Keene High School. I love the community. And I wouldn't say it was just simply a walk down to another office, because it's definitely it's a whole different experience, and we're having a really good time with it. I love doing it.
And now let's talk about the Keene Pumpkin Festival and your family. You got your 2 kids right here, and I'm sure you've been coming to the Keene Pumpkin Festival for many, many years. Your favorite memory of the festival, Jim?
My favorite, well, I was walking with the kids when they were young down the parade. We did the Pumpkin Mile today for the first time, and that was great. We plan on doing that every year now. But this is just a great festival. You know, whether you come during the day or you come in the evening, it's a lot of fun. It really is. And the kids love it. I've got family up here from New York, and they're loving it too.
Very cool. All right, Jim's daughter here. What's your name?
My name's Rihanna.
Rihanna, tell us, what is your favorite memory of the Keene Pumpkin Festival?
My favorite memory was doing the parade a couple years back. That was really fun.
Very cool. And Jim's son, come on over here. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick, what is your favorite memory of the Keene Pumpkin Festival?
Probably the same as her.
The parade?
Yeah.
You guys going trick-or-treating this year, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
You got your costumes yet? What are you going to be?
I don't know yet.
Not yet. What about you? Any idea?
I'm going to be a zombie Barbie.
Very good. Zombie Barbie. Very cool.
You going to ask me what I'm going to be?
Well, yeah, Jim, what are you going to be?
I don't know yet.
Jim Logan, the interim principal at the Keene High School. Thanks so much for all you do for the community and at the high school and throughout the district. Have fun, kiddos. Trick-or-treating. I hope you pick Dad out a good costume. All right, guys?
Thank you, Jared.
No problem. All right, there you go. Jim Logan, the interim principal at the Keene High School here at Pumpkin Festival 2014. We talked about costumes. We talked about the fact that Halloween is less than 2 weeks away. So what are the top Halloween costumes for this 2014 Halloween? Zach Sang and the gang standing by with those costumes. Hey, guys.
Yes, we are. Jared standing by right now with some of the hottest costumes of this year. Wait, first, let's take a look at the Minions behind me, which is truly a hot costume. Come here, come here, come here. Why do you go with Minions?
Because we're a million strong from Westchester, New York.
So you came all the way from Westchester?
Westchester County, New York.
How many years have you been coming to Pumpkin Fest?
This is my second year at Pumpkin Fest.
And you love it, I can tell.
I'm coming back year after year.
You got to keep it alive, okay?
Got to keep it alive.
Enjoy with your Minions. Thanks, guys. It was nice to see you. Okay, so we have some other costumes here. My producer, you hear her on 103.7 KNE. Heather, this is the highlight of her career. She is right now a Ninja Turtle. What Ninja Turtle are you?
Michelangelo?
Wait,
a Michelangelo.
Oh, you look great.
Yeah, I'm the cool Ninja Turtle. Do I look good? It's like child's. I look
It is a child's costume, but it brings out your curves.
Oh, thank you.
You're-
I'm the only Ninja Turtle with boobs.
Okay, another hot costume this year. Very traditional. The gorilla. Come on. Another gang member that you hear on 103.7 KNE.
Hey.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
I hate you.
I'm a monkey.
Okay, just hang out right now. And you've been seeing her literally all day. Sasha, it's a great partner costume.
I'm a banana. I'm running away from the gorilla because he's going to eat me. He's going to eat me.
Okay. That was way too much for me to handle, personally.
I don't want to be eaten. What do you want?
No, it's very cool. Now, do we all know what we're going to be for Halloween this year? We have no idea.
We don't know. I was wondering if we should be a zookeeper because we're halfway there and you can be our zookeeper.
I like that. We can all be animals. I'll be the zookeeper.
I'll be a turtle.
Wait, can you tell me? This is the highlight of your career. One of them has to be Heather.
I'm living the dream, and I broke it.
What would your mom Phyllis say right now?
Oh, she would love it. She'd be in a costume next to me.
She'd be very proud of you.
She'd be Shredder.
Okay. We do have a lot going down right now. Remember, the count is coming up very, very soon. And let's take a look behind me because there's so many people here. Hold on. Oh, my God. Wait, bring your dog over here, please. Stop. What's your name?
Natalie.
What is your name? Natalie. What's your dog's name, Natalie?
Seamus.
Seamus. And now Seamus is a hot dog? Yes. Hi, Seamus. How are you? Good talking to you, Seamus. That was really good. Very nice. Where is Jared? He should be here with a lot more going on. Let's throw it back to him. You guys can take the costumes off now if you want. You don't have to, though. Jared, what's going on?
Well, we're standing by right now with the school board chair in Keene, Chris Coates. Chris, good afternoon and welcome to Pumpkin Festival.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. Now, you are kind of, when it comes to politics, when it comes to being involved in the community, Chris, you're a big part of it here in Keene. So Pumpkin Festival, I'm sure, is near and dear to your heart. Let's talk about Pumpkin Festival real quick.
Okay. Yes, I was on the center stage board for a while, and look at it. I mean, it's crazy, and it just brings the community together. It's what our community is all about. It's just the quality of life it's just a great time. So.
It really is, and how magical, how great it is that this event started 24 years ago with 600 jack-o'-lanterns. Now we're talking about 30,000 jack-o'-lanterns. We're talking about 70,000 people. How amazing is that, really?
It's beyond words because, when you started, I mean, we kicked Governor Clinton out of the square. I mean, come on. He was here politicking. We said, no politics. And he was gone. So we started from there, and about 600 pumpkins to today, where we're going to break the record again. And I think the city of Keene does an incredible job, every aspect of it. And Ruth Sterling has come on and done just wonders. Really brought it to a higher level, especially with the fundraising. I mean, to have a national sponsor, it's as long as we can get the outside of the footprint to be where they need to be and do what they need to do, then the inside of the footprint is really just incredible.
Let's talk about what you're doing right now. Of course, you're the school board chair for SAU 29, the Keene School District, which means that you're a busy guy. A lot of big things happening in the Keene School District right now. But let's talk about the great things that are happening, especially at the high school, the middle school, the brand new middle school, and all these other great schools, the elementary schools around. First of all, our crew here, many have graduated or currently enrolled in the program at the high school, the Cheshire Career Center TV production program. Which is another great program that is fairly new to Keene High School. This is amazing, and all the other great programs that Keene High has to offer.
I'll tell you that it's really incredible. You just had Jim Logan on, and he was head of the Cheshire Career Center before he became principal out here, interim principal, and he came to us a few years back and said, we really want this program, and it just has taken off, and we're national champions. That some of the products that they put out is just incredible, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're very proud of Keene High School and the academics that happen out there, and the teachers and the dedication that they have for their students, and just the rich tradition that we have out there. But you go to the Keene Middle School, and technology-wise, and it's an arts school. It's just it's a home run there, and then you have all the elementary schools, and not one of them is stronger than the other. They're all equally great.
Let's talk about the elementary schools right now. It's the elephant in the room. Everybody's talking about it. The school board has been talking about closing Jonathan Daniels now for several years. There's some people that agree with it. There's some people who don't. But I think when it comes down to it, there's a good reason why the school board wants to do it. The city enrollment is declining. Talk about that.
Well, I'm a kid that went to Lincoln School. And we closed Lincoln School. We closed Roosevelt School. It's just when your enrollment goes down, you have to take a look at how you can maintain a quality education with the fiscal realities that we're facing. And the problem is that the state isn't funding on the level they need to be funding, and so. And when we don't have the students, if you don't have the students, you don't just go blindly along. It's a hard decision. None of us on the board want to close the school, but we know we have to do something. So, yes, we finally came to fruition with our decision, and we're moving forward, and so it's a 2-year turnover, and we'll see what goes from there. So next year you'll have one section of classes at Jonathan Daniels. The Surrey kids will be going to Wheelock, and then from there, the next year Jonathan Daniels closes. But I want to make sure everybody knows that Jonathan Daniels plays a really important role in our school systems and in our city. And we're going to really talk about how we can make sure that the Jonathan Daniels School or the name continues on, whether it's because we turn the whole campus out there into the Jonathan Daniels campus, which includes the SAU and the middle school.
Very nice. Of course, Jonathan Daniels, his legacy big in Keene right now. It's been recognized by quite a few people. Happy to hear that. Now, before you were campaigning for county commissioner a few months ago, and you said, this is my last year being the school board chair. Is that true?
This is true. I've done it for 3 years. I've been on the board this is my 8th year. And I just plan on doing some other things. We've developed an endowment, Keene Educational Foundation, which is an endowment that will raise monies to offset certain things that maybe we're struggling with financially. And if we want to put in a new track, we'll have the ability to do that. We're a 501c3. There's a lot of things that are going on so that we can continue the education and the quality of education that we've had in the years past. So.
Very good. Chris Coates, of course, the school board chair for the Keene School District. Chris, thank you so much for all you do for our schools and our children and really in our community.
Well, thank you, Jared, and I've been having some fun on the radio. It's one of the funnest, it's one of the best things I've done in a long time.
That's true. I forgot about that. On the radio in Keene on WKBK AM 1290, FM 107.5. Sound Off with Greg on Saturday mornings.
Right. And so Greg and I do it every morning, and it's great because you're receiving phone calls, and the challenge of never knowing what's going to be on the other end is a lot of fun.
It is. Radio can be a good time. You also got the TV show here on Cheshire TV, Town Crier.
That's right. Lee and I have gone now 8 years. I think I'm the longest running show, and I think we just enjoy it. And it's the mayor and I that do it, and so we do some great things.
Very good. All right, Chris Coates, the school board chair for the Keene School Board. Chris, thank you so much again. Right now, Sasha is standing by out on the streets talking to all the great costumed kiddos out there. Hey, Sasha.
Talk about great costumes. I'm so glad that we snagged these guys because they are beautiful looking sugar skulls. Now I want to know, what's the theme of your sugar skull costume?
Well, mine is peacock inspired.
And what's yours?
Mine was raven.
Nice. So both birds with feathers, right? Why not? So beautiful. How long have you been coming to Pumpkin Fest?
This is only my 2nd year, but
This is like my 15th.
15 years of coming to Pumpkin Fest. That is amazing. It's my 1st year here. I have a long way to go. What's your favorite memory of Pumpkin Fest?
Probably last year with our costumes.
What were your costumes last year?
Steampunk.
Ooh, nice. I don't know how you top this from last year to next year, but you're going to have to do it. Did you guys carve pumpkins?
no, we didn't actually.
Oh, so you need to get on that, huh? I didn't mean to out you that way, but they might come and arrest you. I don't know how that works here at Pumpkin Fest. I think it's illegal. Are you guys staying all day?
Yes, we are.
So good. I will see you around. And one more thing. What should I do? It's my 1st year.
Just look at the pumpkins.
That's all I can do, huh? I will look at those pumpkins as hard as I possibly can. I'm going to throw it right back to Jared. We're live here all day until the very end on Cheshire TV.
Great costumes there we're seeing. Pumpkin Festival, really, it's just so magical, Zach.
Wait, this is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. And I've hosted a lot of things, whether it be radio or television. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed my time with Luca. I've been able to drink. I've been able to eat. I've been able to experience a community which has accepted us with open arms over the past 2 years now. And it truly is incredible. This event brings people together. And people need to remember that, when it goes into, discussion in August.
And of course, Zach, talking about those past few years, your radio show, Zach Sang and the Gang,
yes,
on KNEFM 103.7. Big show.
Yeah,
sounds great.
Yeah, it's very surprising that the people here have really opened us with open arms, and I've been meeting people literally all day, from the waitress that we were eating with last night at Fireworks to kids that were coming up today, all listening to us every single night, and we're such a part of their lives, and it really means a lot.
Well, thanks a bunch for just coming up here and co-hosting Pumpkin Festival and being a part of the fun.
Oh, please, please, please. You paved the way for us on KNE, so seriously, we wouldn't have that success without you, my friend, so thank you.
Now let's talk about Pumpkin Festival, Zach. You and I have been talking for several months now about it. I've been telling you what to expect.
Yes.
But
Gosh.
Tell us what's different. Is this what you thought it would be? Is this totally different?
Oh, I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of incredible. I expected a ton of people. I knew that it was a huge security thing, so I expected to see a ton of cops here, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. I didn't think so many people would gravitate towards us. So many people. It's been a constant flow of new people. We've been here since like 9 a.m. this morning, and I haven't seen like old faces. It's constantly new people flowing in consistently, and the crazy thing is, we've kind of been in our nook here, which is kind of towards the end of Pumpkin Fest. We haven't even gone halfway down. I'm sure it's like mayhem. It's probably crazy.
It is, of course, this mile stretch of downtown Keene is the footprint for Pumpkin Festival, and it's just a mile. So now you have to squeeze 70,000 people into a mile stretch. Imagine that. Yes, it is very packed on the south end. We'll have coverage from the south end of Main Street later on today for Pumpkin Festival. But let's talk about that security piece that you mentioned. We've talked a lot today about the college, Keene State College, the big parties that have happened in years past, and the threat that really gives to Keene Pumpkin Festival. Over 130 arrests last year, and the city of Keene says, look, if this doesn't stop, we're going to have to stop Pumpkin Festival because it's too much of a strain on the city, its residents, and resources, the police and mutual aid as well. And we're already hearing reports. We heard last night that the police chief was actually called out of bed several times to go downtown and break up some big parties. We're actually hearing reports right now out of downtown that the police, and again, these are unconfirmed reports, but we're hearing right now that the cops have already used pepper spray and pepper bombs to help disperse some large riots and large groups of kids that are partying. We heard about this concert promoter who was coming into town. This was just released yesterday. He was coming into town. They're going to do this pop-up concert, and that was a big concern for city officials because, oh no, if we get thousands of kids together again who are inebriated, who are drinking too much, who are really having too much of a good time, this could be a serious safety concern, and that is what officials are focusing on right now.
Unbelievably dangerous, and I think stuff like this really ruins the fun for everybody else because I feel like it's very scary to think about Keene without Pumpkin Fest because this weekend truly defines you guys as a community. It brings everybody together and it brings people in from different walks of life to experience everything that you guys have to offer. So losing that really could be detrimental.
It is the magic of the city of Keene. It is the 24th annual Keene Pumpkin Festival. Welcome to our coverage. We'll be with you right up until the end when the fireworks light up the sky and the count is announced. We're hoping that count is at least 30,582 because the current record, Zach, 30,581, which we took home last year. Again, our wall-to-wall coverage continues right up until 8 o'clock. Sasha has been out on the streets all day long talking to all the festival goers. Sasha, let's go out to you now. Hey there.
Hey, Jared, I'm here with some awesome costume kids. Now we have a silent Harry Potter here. And what are you?
Zombie Michael Jackson.
Zombie Michael Jackson. I totes get it. I'm going to do a little hee-hee for you since, rest in peace kind of thing. And now we have a minion carrying a minion. So if I can find somebody taller, can they carry you?
Sure.
Nice. So it'll be so meta, we won't even know what to do with ourselves. What is your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest, Zombie Michael Jackson?
I have to say the giant. Where's the wall of pumpkins? That wall of pumpkin.
The giant pumpkin wall is amazing. Silent Harry Potter, you want to tell me or no? Nope. Minion carrying a minion. Do you want to tell me what your favorite part of Pumpkin Fest is?
I saw this pumpkin that there's a house inside of a pumpkin.
So many good pumpkins around everywhere. Did you guys bring pumpkin?
I love pumpkins.
Well, you like to carve pumpkins? Will you carve a pumpkin for me because I'm so bad at it?
Maybe.
Maybe. I got a maybe, which is the best I can do. This is really what I get from most guys. So did you carve a pumpkin this year? Not yet? Are you going to today? What are you going to carve?
A random one. Maybe.
A rando pumpkin. Trying to get creative with things. Do you know what you're going to carve?
Maybe a face on a pumpkin.
A face on a pumpkin. I like your style. You guys are basic but creative. You're my favorite people in the world until I talk to more people I like. I am live at Pumpkin Fest all day, all night, until the very, very end, as Jared says, who I will throw it back to right now. Jared, take it away.
Thanks, Sasha. Great job covering all these great costumes out there, and she'll continue to do that for the rest of the day. We're going to be back with more wall-to-wall coverage of the 24th Annual Keene Pumpkin Festival in just minutes. We'll be right back.